When she looks you in the eye and delivers that crushing phrase, "I need space," your immediate visceral reaction is probably one of two things: blind panic or instant anger. You think she means she's leaving, or she's found someone else, or that you've done something unforgivable. But the truth, the real psychological translation of that request, is rarely about the distance and almost always about the pressure you are applying to her internal world. She is not asking to be rid of you. She is asking you to stop trying to control her process. I've heard this plea dozens of times, and the meaning is universal. "I need space" is her emotional system's distress signal saying, "I am losing my own center in this connection." It usually happens right after a period of high intensity, conflict, or deep vulnerability. You pressed too hard for a commitment, you analyzed her feelings to the point of exhaustion, or you allowed your own anxiety about the relationship to leak onto her. She is not running from you as a person. She is running from the felt obligation to manage your emotions, your timeline, and your insecurity on top of her own. She needs space to find the solid ground of her own identity again. This is the ultimate test of your masculine composure. Your response dictates whether this space becomes a permanent chasm or a brief, necessary reset. The low-value response is to chase, to plead, to demand a timeline, or to sulk, all of which confirm her fear that you are emotionally suffocating. The high-value, high-frequency man understands that this is a moment for him to demonstrate unconditional security. He gives the space instantly, calmly, and completely, without resentment. He says, in word or action, "I understand. Take the time you need. I will be here, focused on my own life." That composure is the real translation she needs to hear. When you release the pressure, you instantly reduce the threat. You show her that your world is stable and that her temporary distance does not threaten your existence. This allows her to use that space for genuine self-regulation, to process her feelings, recenter her boundaries, and ultimately feel safe enough to voluntarily return to the connection, not out of obligation, but out of desire. Her space isn't a rejection of the relationship. It's a necessary condition for her to re-engage authentically.